Hi there, Clark Reid, back with more tech headlines for you. If you like our reports, help us out by giving us a little love pat to the like button, and you can also subscribe so you know when each new episode is posted. Click the little bell icon. With iOS 18 and Mac OS Sequoia 15.1 as well as iPad OS 18.1, we now have some of the features for Apple Intelligence. Well, after messing around with it a bit yesterday afternoon, I'm a bit underwhelmed so far, but they did note in the pop-ups that it's not nearly complete yet. The one feature I did try out that actually did what it was claimed to do was in editing an email. I wrote a very verbose fake email to send to another of my accounts, and then I asked the AI to make it more concise, and it actually did fine at that. I did try using it in text edit, which I use all the time, got a not supported message, and then today I see the little logo, so apparently it's supported today, and I'll try it a little later. The picture editing, like removing unwanted items, well, it works okay, but quite honestly, Android's is better. I'll try to have more later as they activate more features, but by the way, there's a wait list to get Apple Intelligence. And I signed up, while I was downloading the update to the iPad, and I assumed it'll take till December or something like that. Nope, I was accepted in about 15 minutes, so don't get all excited about the wait list. Looks like it goes through right away. Google has a Project Jarvis, a hat tip to Tony Stark of Iron Man fame. AndroidCentral.com reports it's supposed to automate simple tasks in Chrome while you're browsing the web. A limited test of Jarvis may be out in December. In conjunction with Google's rumored release of Gemini 2.0, the Jarvis AI bot apparently can respond to a user's commands by taking screenshots of their screen. It supposedly does this in order to interpret what a user is doing before taking action. For example, Jarvis might click a button for you or fill in the text fields with the requisite information. So far, reports have it that Jarvis operates relatively slowly. In other words, it's light years away from working like Tony Stark's fictional one in the Marvel movies. Microsoft has accused Google of funding a proxy campaign designed to discredit it in the eyes of regulatory authorities and policymakers in the European Union and beyond. And Gadget.com says this came in a blog post from Microsoft's Deputy General Counsel. Microsoft claims Google has gone to great lengths to obfuscate its involvement, funding, and control of the Open Cloud Coalition, a group of cloud service providers, industry leaders, and stakeholders that it says is committed to advocating for fair, competitive, and open cloud services industry across the UK and the EU. Redmond claims that Google has hired a lobbying agency in Europe to create and fund the organization. The accusation started flying after Google had reportedly attempted to derail an antitrust settlement Microsoft had negotiated with the cloud structure services providers in Europe. In July, Bloomberg wrote that Google had offered the group 470 million euros, that is, to go forward with the litigation against its rival, an overture CISPE ultimately rejected. Lucid Air electric sedans are really head-turners, and they're selling decently for a startup. And now, Lucid has said they'll start taking orders next week, November 7th specifically, for their flagship electric SUV, the Gravity. According to electrics.co, the base price, still below the promised $80,000, but you won't be able to get the lower price model initially. The less pricey touring model at $79,900 won't be available until late 2025. The Grand Touring one, which you can order next week, is going to set you back $94,900. There eventually will be a high-performance Sapphire model, but no date has been given for release or even the building date of that one yet. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.